Hey guys, Cadence here, and welcome back to another video about my model train store, Cadence's Railyard. In the last couple videos, we talked about some trains that I personally don't think are worth a whole lot, but in this video, we're going to switch it up a little bit and talk about my best-selling model trains in my store. So, let's see what trains people are buying. Lionel. Just the name alone almost demands respect in the train world. While the company has had a few flops here and there, you can pretty much guarantee that a Lionel train will be, if nothing else, high quality. The company currently has a pretty big monopoly on the O-scale market, and since they have been a household name for well over a century, their products do incredibly well in my store. Whenever I am able to get a complete Lionel starter set on my shelves, it usually sells very quickly. Individual engines and cars also do really well in my store. One of my best-selling Lionel products is the Fast Track line of O-scale track. Lionel really hit the right happy medium with this track, making it both realistic but also incredibly functional, durable, and easy to connect, so it can be played with on the floor. All in all, Lionel is a legend in the model train world, and their products do incredibly well in my store. Let's talk HO scale. So, in a lot of recent videos, I've cited some HO trains that really don't sell well in my store, but what HO trains do sell well? Quite a few of them, actually. It's the most popular scale, and a lot of HO trains do incredibly well in my shop. I think the best way that I can describe the HO trains that do well in my store is modern. Not just modern as in DCC and sound and all technologically advanced models, but modern railroads. HO, being the most popular scale, is what a lot of kids are getting into, and kids want to see the engines and rolling stock that they see on the real railroad for the most part. So modern current railroads like CSX, BNSF, Amtrak, commuter rail lines, those do very, very well from my experience. In terms of brands, I think Atlas, Walthers, Cato, and New Bachmann stuff are probably my best and most consistent sellers. Speaking of Cato, let's talk about one of their products, which in my opinion is the best model railroad track ever made. That's Unitrack. This line of track is fantastic. It is built to the highest quality, it looks great, and I was going to show you some video of Cato track in my store at this point, but I'm actually all out, so I think that speaks for itself. I'm going to throw one more curveball at you guys for this video, and that's Athearn Blue Box. Now that may surprise a lot of you, but Blue Box engines do very, very well in my store. I think it's a combination of the really high quality production those engines made. They still work great after 40 years, and they are very easy to maintain. They also look amazing. The detail is solid for a budget locomotive, and there's a wide variety of railroads, paint schemes, and locomotive types you can get. Even though they're a bit old school, Athearn Blue Box engines will never be out of style, and I think it's hard to argue with a $20 engine that looks and runs great. Well, there you have it. There's some trains that actually do sell very well in my store, as opposed to some that I don't think are worth a whole lot. This was a fun video to make, and I'm definitely going to make a part 2 and go more in detail about some different brands that do really well in my store. But in the meantime, have a great day, and thank you for watching.